Hey everyone, we are back with what sold on eBay for the weekend. It's been a long day, chili cook-off today. Got together with family and friends at church. It was a good time. Linda wasn't happy she didn't place as well as she was hoping. She did better last year, so it's okay. I thought her chili tasted great. Anyways, how many sales did we have today, babe?
This weekend we had 39 sales for almost 1,500.
Another pretty good weekend. We were at like 32 as of Saturday or something like that.
I know. He goes, oh, look. And I'm like, oh, crap.
She thought, man, we're going to have like a 50 weekend sale. But Sunday was slow. So that's okay, though. Very happy with the numbers. We'll go ahead and get these packed up. But let's go into it. What's the first item? Unless you want to say something else.
First item, we have Adele on DVD CD combo right here. And that one sold for $16 shipped.
It was $1 at a garage sale, about a bunch of Wii games, and then this right here, brand new sealed, and that was a pretty good deal. And
then we got this helmet. This is a Cleveland Browns youth helmet, and that one sold for $34 shipped.
Someone wanted it for Halloween costume. They said their kid's got a small head, so they're hoping it fits. So we'll see. I definitely wouldn't fit any of my children if they were 10 years old, because
we fit Tori right now, but that's fine.
She's also a baby. So anyways,
next up we have this Coca-Cola 97 collectible mug that's supposed to make frozen treats in it. So pour it into there, and
it's like brand new in box, but the box is beat up.
Brand new in damaged box. So, and that sold for $21 shipped. That has a label of NFL.
All those little NFL trucks I have over there, I bought all those and a bunch of Coca-Cola stuff one day from storage.
Gotcha. Next up, we have a PS1 game. This is Resident Evil 2.
A good one here.
And this is one to look out for, guys. This is the 2-disc version, and it sold for $49.49 shipped.
I think that one was in a little PS1 buy for like $5. It was a really good deal.
Awesome.
Always good to sell old PS1 games. More tools.
More tools. These are pin punch aligning tools. And those ones came out of the
Rolling Stones buy.
So that's all those Craftsman tools that Cameron got. And that pair sold for $35 shipped.
Oddly enough, I named it the Rolling Stones buy, but I've only sold tools so far. So, anyways.
Next up, we have this ResMed AC adapter. For like an AirSense. It's the power supply.
These are like the sleep apnea type stuff,
yeah.
I think.
And that one sold for $31 shipped, and it is something we got with Kylie.
It was $2 at a estate sale. If you're gonna buy it, sell the ResMed stuff, you shouldn't online because you can get in trouble on eBay. There are some sites you can Google that will sometimes buy them from you, or if you get them, sometimes you can just sell the power cords alone and make some money. So pretty good there.
So next up we have this Panasonic VCR with the wires and the remote. This one was actually bought and returned and now sold again. And it sold for $90 shipped.
And the guy on this one bought it and said it won't play any tapes at all. So of course I'm like, okay, got it back. Even recorded myself opening it up and it plays right away. So I'm assuming it's buyer's remorse or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Then next up is this super heavy juicer right here.
So what is it, Champion? That looks weird.
Like cows.
Oh, okay.
It's a Champion juicer, guys, and it is old, and it sold for $225 shipped.
It's from this estate sale company I love buying. It was this old like barn and stuff. I just made 2 full boxes.
Is that black tie?
What? No.
Okay.
2 full boxes of stuff, and they charged me like $75, and I got 2 of these juicers. One doesn't have the other parts, but we sold just a pusher for one for $30.
Mm-hmm. And it's like it's a wood pusher too.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
I'm like, why would you use a wood pusher? That thing's gonna get yucky.
I think it's got like a coating on it. But either way,
okay,
that was a really good. It's heavy though.
Away.
This is probably gonna cost $40 to ship. 30 some or 40. It's pretty bulky unless it's going somewhere close.
Do my magic.
Yeah, she'll probably need me to pack that one. That's what she means.
No. Next up, we got a 4-pack of Fixident.
Our last pack.
Last pack of Fixident denture adhesive powder, and that one sold for $28 shipped.
This was an awesome deal, 50 cents a piece from a Habitat for Humanity resale store.
We used to have one, and now we don't.
Yeah, there's one that it's in kind of a city near us. But sometimes if I'm out that way, if I like for work or something, I'll stop in real quick. And they don't have a lot of stuff, but every once in a while we'll find something cool like all this Fixident. Of course, the guy's like, "Oh, do you have dentures?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." And then a guy behind me in line was like, "I have dentures," and then I gave him 2 boxes. Look at me, just helping out good old citizens out there.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Next up is this Adam Tightlice 3-wood with a E55 shaft, whatever that means, guys.
That's the...
If you gotta label it with numbers, you might not want to use it.
No,
and then you
have no idea what you're talking
golf
about.
clubs. Just kidding. And that golf club sold for $50 shipped, and it is another one we got with Kylie.
That was $5. So $5 for that into 50, and it sold in like a day or two.
Then we got the Green Day Dookie cassette.
Just to prove to you who don't believe us.
It says Dookie on it. And that sold for $18 shipped.
That was a 50 cents or $1 at a garage sale, something like that. I knew it would sell.
And we got this cool man bag, okay, by Pink, Victoria's Secret.
Guys?
It comes with it's
Little koozie.
Little lunch bag and a koozie all in one, and it's still got the wrapping on it. Look at that, guys.
That's like probably some little like cheap giveaway they have when you buy
like when you buy like enough perfumes or underwear.
You buy enough bras or something
Yeah.
like, here you go, here's a little bag you'll never use.
And then we sold it for $27 shipped.
But we'll take it because I spent $2. So.
And here's another one of those American Legion pins. This one is from 1933.
This is the oldest one I think we had.
Yeah, so that's from the 15th National Convention in Pasadena, and that sold for $30 shipped.
$30. We've sold so many of those little pins, and I spent
It's
30 or
just a
40
pin,
bucks.
guys.
It's been awesome.
The next item is Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys on DVD.
Super
And
sad.
it's sealed, and that sold for $70 shipped.
Woohoo.
And that is out of the horror buy.
We haven't sold a DVD from the horror buy in a minute, but we bought a bunch. We already made all of our money back, and we still have a whole stack of horror DVDs. So
Somebody's getting ready to watch on Halloween
that guy
night.
offered me 60. He's like, the most I'll ever pay is 60. I'm like, well, 70 is the lowest I'm gonna go. About 2 weeks later, you still want to take that 70? And I'm like, yeah, sure, dude. So it's cool.
Next up, we got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 for PS1. This is also a Kylie buy, and that one sold for $14 shipped.
That was $1, I think, maybe $2.
And another Kylie buy
Which one
is
this?
the Inspector Lindley Mystery Series Season 6, and this one sold for $13 shipped.
It was $1. Anytime I see stuff that's like BBC, Acorn, or just publishing companies I haven't seen before, or TV series I haven't heard of, usually I'll look them up. This is one of those ones, and it did well.
Then we got this little guy,
Aquaman.
Okay.
Not the new one that everyone
Yeah, because
likes.
this guy's blonde.
So yeah, this
Anyway,
one doesn't look like Jason Momoa, but
It's okay.
still pretty cool.
he's from 1984, and he sold for $20 shipped.
Pretty good for just a little beat up
He's a
figure.
4.5-inch figure, and there you go.
That was from the Death Pile, I remember. Okay, next item. Next item?
Next item is a pack of Alba Botanica clear deodorant, and these ones sell for $22 shipped every single time.
Do we have more left still?
We do have more left. We've got at least, I think there's like 2 or 3 sets. You need to relist it because you only have 2 listed.
Okay.
Next item we have is a Shark Rotator Professional Lift Away Brush Attachment, and that one sold for $13.50 shipped.
And we're spending $5 on those vacuums, usually maybe 10 on the Sharks, and then we're parting them. We're making plenty of money, but you don't want to get into them for too much.
Then we have this cute Halloween bucket.
It's not a Halloween bucket.
Oh,
Oh, no.
can you imagine? They're
Trick or
like, trick or
treat.
treat. They're like,
Why are you using a coffee holder, you weirdo?
this is a Cuisinart coffee maker replacement part. It's the filter basket holder. That's the professional name for it.
Yes.
And that sold for $13 and some change.
Spent $3 on the coffee maker. Got that, a little pitcher. This little small coffee maker. So again, always parting out those kitchen appliances.
Always.
Always. This is a fun game. You never played FaceTime, have you?
Yes, I have. Like,
My family
like
loves FaceTime. Linda,
Yeah.
she doesn't like FaceTime.
Well, your sister likes the zombie game.
No,
No,
the
werewolf game.
game
She
too.
likes
But
the
we used to play FaceTime a lot growing up. Fun game. How much does it sell for?
That one sold for $13 and some change.
13 and some change. I'm just marking it down.
And we're back.
Is this it?
Yes, the next item is, I know the screen print on it looks weird, but this is a Psycho Realm black t-shirt, 6-side, made in LA. Not sure what it is, but it sold for $20 shipped.
It was from one of those dollar t-shirt buys. It just looked interesting, so I grabbed it. But it did sell, so that's cool.
Yeah. Then we have a PS4 game, Killzone Shadowfall. Everyone's favorite game.
I don't think so because it didn't sell that well.
Yeah, it sold for 8.5 ships. So
Not a whole lot, but we will take it.
it's crazy that games like PS4, it's not like it's like
They're
a
super
PS1.
Well,
You
yeah,
would
but
think a PS4 game would have a little more value being as it's the second newest system.
yeah, but people have already played it. They move on to the new stuff, and the old stuff becomes harder to find, more collectible.
Yes.
Plus, the people now that had PS1s growing up are old enough that have jobs. They probably have money, so they're going back and buying their childhood. So that's usually how it works. What's next?
Next up, we have another golf club. This is a Moonwood 25-degree regular flex with
You're
a
probably
graphite
wondering
shaft.
how they make it. It's pretty obvious. It's made from wood from the... Had a dad joke it there for them. Linda loves dad
It comes
jokes.
with the head cover even. And this is another Kylie buy right here. And this golf club itself sold for $100 ship.
And sold in like a day or two, whatever, listed at the same time as the other one. Paid $15 for this one though. Paid up a little bit. My sister was with me. I found so many golf clubs in one
you
day.
brought
At
home so
one
many.
community sale. She knows. It was like 20 golf clubs. I just kept, everywhere I went, I kept buying them. It was awesome.
And
Foot.
next up, we got a foot. No, this is a Fisher-Price Imaginext Bigfoot replacement remote control, guys. So this remote control sold for $12 and some change. Had it for a minute.
Yeah, that one. Usually with the Fisher-Price, if you can get the battery and the charger, those are what the charger sells the most, like 40-something bucks. So you can sell as a whole unit, but the foot doesn't really sell that well.
Yeah. Next up, you got a CD by Linda Ronstadt and Mas Canciones. And that one sold for $6 and some change.
Not a whole lot. Probably wouldn't buy it or list it again, maybe, but it did sell.
Then we've got a pack of 2 Arm & Hammer Bissell lightweight vacuum filters. Each pack comes with 2 filters in it, so they're going to get 4 filters for the price of $12.63.
Not a whole lot on that one either. This one took a while to sell, but it finally sold.
This is a Nelson Faith Partners New King James Version leather Bible. It does have the giant print in it, which obviously is
A little more
a
desirable.
little more desirable because, otherwise you're going... And that book sold for $50.
I think I spent $5 or something on that, and it's been listed for a long, long time. A long time. Oh, we got some folded paper. What do we got next? I think it's this.
Next up, we've got a Wii game. This is AMF Bowling Pin Busters. And it has the manual and everything, and it sold for $9 shipped. This is how Cameron used to practice for bowling when we would go. Because bowling was actually our first date.
Well, of course I dominated her in bowling, because I'm just better than her. She made a bet with me that she could beat me or something like that, but she couldn't.
Yeah, it was for a kiss. And all I got was a kiss on the cheek, so...
Well, it's all about, I play to win, you know? I understand what you're looking for, but I gotta play to win.
Great first date.
Obviously it was, because all she did was this the whole time.
I did.
On our first date, we went bowling first, and then we went out to eat after. I'm like, we'll go bowling first, and I'm like, this is my first date for I hadn't been on a first date. Well, my first real first date in a long time. And, I wasn't sure what to do. I'm like, well, I'll go bowling with her, because if it doesn't go well, then I don't have to commit to a meal just staring and it just being a waste. Not that I thought it was going to be, I was just a little nervous, I guess. So I'm like, we finished bowling, it was going well. I'm like, hey, you want to go out to dinner? And then, I don't know if you picked the place.
Yeah, I said Los Vaqueros.
Yeah, we went there.
For Mexican, because it was it's one of the better restaurants in our town. So
It's a Mexican place. It's good food. We still go there today.
we still go there, yeah. We got engaged there.
Yeah, we'll tell that story next. But anyways, we go out to this restaurant. You guys probably don't care, but there's still good sales to come. So just to,
This is
tease you a little bit.
our intermission. Go get a drink. Go
Exactly.
pee. Come back.
But we go to eat, and I'm eating my food like a normal human being.
No,
and
you're not eating like a normal human being. This guy doesn't chew, guys. When he eats, it's like he's in a competition or like somebody's after him. And he's got to get his meal down as fast as he can.
When you're in prison, it's just different.
He's never been to prison. That's the thing.
That's what they tell you, though.
Who?
People that have been in prison.
Oh, yeah,
in
you
the
watched the
movies.
videos, yeah.
Anyways, so I'm eating my food, and she just talks like a mile a minute. For
I
like,
was literally telling him my whole life story.
like, I think she told me everything I could ever know about her almost. And I'm like, okay. I didn't say anything.
I was like skipping everything, like the whole like.
She's like, okay, when I was 3 years old, I had my best friend Kyle, and I'm like, what are you even talking about?
I was like, and then this bad thing happened at church, so you should probably know about it.
Yeah, she's
and
like telling me all the
I'm
gossip
telling
and
you
stuff,
all-
and I'm like, I don't need to know. I barely even know you.
I got my tonsils out when I was 16.
Yeah.
I had some moles removed at 18.
And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And obviously it was going well, but I didn't say anything. I'm like, she knows
He
nothing
literally
about
didn't
me.
talk. He
I just like, oh, okay, cool.
He's
Oh,
like,
how
oh.
about that? Yeah.
I didn't even eat.
Yeah.
I just literally,
She didn't
like,
eat her
I would
food.
take a couple bites, and then I'm like,
I think we were done. I'm like, you didn't even eat anything. And you're like, oh, yeah, I'm not that hungry. And I'm like, okay.
I think I probably went home and ate something though.
I didn't even know if it went well. But anyways, and then we ended up getting engaged at the same place because we went back there. And
We've been back there so many times, but
we were about to walk in, and I pulled her to the side, and I was like, "Oh, we had our first meal here. I don't have any more meals without you." And then
yeah, but he pulls me aside, and I'm like, can we go inside? Like, I'm hungry. We need to like check in.
and she's like, "What are you doing?" So it's kind of funny, but kind of special. So, anyways, back to sales. What's sold on eBay still?
Next up, we have this vintage Detroit Red Wings youth jersey, and that one sold for $22 and some.
It was
change.
$5, but it had some stains, and they did not come out, so we didn't get as much for that one.
Yeah. Another
Plus
Wii
it's
game.
youth.
This is Dance Dance Revolution Hottest Party 3, and that one sold for $10 and some change.
Kind of bread and butter stuff. Oh, Psycho Rock.
Yes, this is Heavy Metal Presents Psycho Rock, and it is a
Kind of
graphic
weird.
comic book.
Yeah, it's
And
interesting.
It sold for $15 and some.
I think it was from one of the
change.
big book buys, so who knows where we got it. We'll just put it up on the screen.
Oh, okay.
We can put the little thing up.
Then we got this 3-piece set. So we have it's Big Jigs brand rail wooden fairy town set, train set. So
It's different. I think it might be from Great Britain or something. I don't know.
yeah, it looks so it's like a train set, like the wooden train sets you get, but this one's like fairy town themed. And
There's
then
a big box, a little expansion set, and that little train.
yeah,
thing
so
too.
they bought it all for $100.
I think we spent $10 on it, and it's been up for a minute, but finally sold. So that was a good one. They said that's all they could afford was $100. So
yeah, probably somebody's Christmas gift. Which
probably.
Is awesome. Next up, we have a Bose wireless Bluetooth speaker with the charger, and it is listed as is. So
It works,
doesn't-
but it's got a crack
Yeah, it's got a
there,
crack
and
in
there's
it.
some wear on the back and stuff like that. It's not perfect, but it works, and it does connect to Bluetooth.
Yeah, so that sold for $60.
I almost threw it away. I was like, oh, this ain't going to work, or just list it for parts, but I messed around with it, and it worked, and it sounded good, so I'm glad I did. Chessmaster.
Yeah. Then we've got Chessmaster for PS2, and that sold for $7 shipped.
Another weak one, but this sold even better.
Next up, we've got this 3-pack of Hamilton Beach Juice Extractor rubber feet. So they're the little guys that go on the bottom so you can set it
Of
up.
the base, yeah.
Of the base. And those sold for $12 shipped.
So this little juicer you can get, you could sell the base for like 25 shipped, but you could just take off the little feet and sell them for 12. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to wait to sell the base. The feet, it's worth it.
Yep. Then
One of our favorites.
the Margaritaville.
Sold another piece.
This is the ice reservoir replacement with the lid, and it is a Kylie item, and it sold for $68 shipped.
First sale we go to, I see it, $20. Bought the whole thing. You can sell the whole unit. We've talked about this, but it's big, it's bulky to ship it, and by the time you part it out, you can probably make as much or more parting it out. You can also sell the lid and the little canister separately, or if you just have one, you can sell one. So keep that in mind. As a DS game.
Yeah. Then we've got Super Scribble Knots for the DS, and that one sold for $6
Another
and some
weak one.
change.
Last item.
Last item for right now. We still got about an hour, so we'll see. These are a pair of Nike Air Force Ones. They are men's, and they're kind of like a pink and a blue.
They're kind of interesting. They got some couple of stains on them, but
Yeah, but they got some cool colors on them. And those ones sold for $60 shipped.
I think they were $15 or something like that. I can't remember. I had them listed at like 80, but I'm just like trying to move. We have so many shoes, so they made a decent offer. I'm like, I'm just gonna take them and get them out of here. We'll make the $30 or $20, what $25, whatever it is, and move on. Especially with shoes and a lot of the clothing items, I'm just trying to move, or any big items, I'm trying to move them out, make the money, and just clear some space because we got more stuff coming in. So that's what we got. Thanks for listening. If you made it this far, you probably made it through our talk about our relationship and dates and stuff. So appreciate that. I know it's not reselling related, but we appreciate it. And we will see you guys either back in a little bit if anything else sells. Linda will be back, or we'll both be back tomorrow on Monday with what sells on eBay. Have a great day. Bye-bye.